Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Tonight was NXT Takeover Portland, as well as the NBA All-Star Game, which I will watch in the rerun at 12 probably, because I normally do the rerun of it. So I'll just watch it then. But tonight was a very, very, very good show. Once again, NXT always knows how to do it right. And I'm just going to throw this out here early on in the video so you guys don't hear it at the end. I think this was the best NXT takeover they've done from top to bottom with the matches. I think it's the best NXT takeover ever. You can agree, disagree with me. I don't care. Everyone has opinions. That's mine. Since it's clear, let's just talk about the main event. You know, normally I go format match to match, but I think I'm going to start off with the main event because Johnny Gargano, he turned on Tommaso Ciampa. One thing some people on Twitter was like, "Oh, I called this." I was like, "Shit, I didn't call it. I mean, I must have been missing something, but I didn't call it." And then Gargano tweeted earlier today, not word for word, but basically like this. He said Balor's got some demons of his own. He's not the only one that has demons of its own. So basically, Gargano was foreshadowing him doing this to Ciampa. I wish I would have caught on to that earlier, because then I really would have been able to say, hey, I called that. But I didn't. Gargano costs Ciampa the match. And, you know, some people are not liking that we're seeing Ciampa and Gargano again. Probably. But let them have the WrestleMania stage and let them tear it down. Guarantee you they will. This year's WrestleMania might be just as long as all the WrestleManias, but maybe might be longer, but there's definitely going to be better matches on the card. But Adam Cole retains. I thought Adam Cole was going to retain, but I think at WrestleMania weekend in Tampa, his reign is coming to an end. I don't know who yet, but my choice will be the Velveteen Dream. I don't know what you guys think who should end Adam Cole's reign, but I think Dream should be the one too. And that'll leave Cole and all of Undisputed Era coming up, since they did lose the Tag Team Championships in a very good match. Very good match. I'll just transition to that match. You know, I was like, I'll be quite honest with you. The Matt Riddle doing the Bobby Fish, how many fish he could fry and all that, I'm not really into that. You know, him saying it like that. I know it was going to be a short-term thing, but I really don't find that saying funny. I mean, that might be unpopular to some people, but it's my opinion. I don't really give a fuck. So, take it as you can with that. But, Matt Riddle is one of those that has continuously improved in the ring. I think he should be one of those that just does not talk that much and just kicks ass in the ring. That's what I think. My glasses has always been off, but they're starting to be where they're really, really loose. I mean, more than loose. But you can see the dynamic of Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle. Dunne is probably going to turn on Riddle one of these times. And a match between them is going to be beautiful. It's going to be fucking physical, too. But they win the tag team champions, new tag team champs. And I was expecting that outcome. Really was. let's talk about Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Almost said that wrong. I apologize. I'm one of those that are high on Blair. I'm high on Bianca. I wanted her to win. Like, I like Ray, love Ray, but I'm more of a fan of Bianca's, honestly, because she's improved so quickly and she's just made a name for herself. Like, the Royal Rumble really showed out, and she took what they gave her and she basically showed out and say, hey, I'm someone to be reckoned with and gonna be here for a while. Tonight, she had a really good match with Ray. Ray ended up winning. The finish to me was a little weak. Just to me, I think so, just a little weak. But it doesn't take away from a great match. After the match, Charlotte attacked Ray, basically announced, hey Ray, I'm facing you at WrestleMania. Bam. And I was like, okay, we're getting Ray and Charlotte, which I thought that's the route we were going with. And then Charlotte attacked Bianca afterwards also. So that gives me hope. That gives me a little hope that she's going to be in that match at WrestleMania. Hopefully. Maybe one of those things that she has to beat Ray or Charlotte. And if she does, she's in the match. Something like that. I hope she is, and I hope if she is in that match, she wins the NXT Championship. Let's talk about the other women's match. Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox, street fight. This followed probably easily the match of the night for me and a match of the year candidate for 2020. And they actually did a hell of a job of doing this street fight. Now, the big part of it is who helped Dakota Kai win. Her name is Rhea Gonzalez or something, but they've got it as Raquel, I think. But that's her real name, I believe. But let's talk about her table spot. She absolutely tossed the fuck out of Tegan Nox. Like, that was pretty good strength, and she jumped off good. Like, she made it look good, but the table spot, it didn't even break the table. That was the worst part of it. I think if the table spot would have been good and everything, the part of who the hell is this attacking her would not be in question at all. So, see how that goes. That's probably going to continue, and it's going to, that feud is going to continue actually being really, really good. Really good match, but Dakota wins. Damn, I hope I don't miss a match. I've already talked about that. Let's talk about the opening matchup, which was Keith Lee, almost messed that up, defending his North American Championship against Dominic Dacha. I can't say that correctly, so. But, what I really liked about this is Dominic, he came out with a Kobe and Gigi jacket. Had them on both sides and had 24-2 over here. That was really, really good. I loved that. To me, before I finish this up, let me talk about Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano. Because we already talked about Johnny. He did lose this match, so it makes sense how he turned and everything, which was a good match. At first it was slow, but they knew how to do the pace, and they finally quickened it up, and it turned into a good match. Kind of surprised with the outcome, but that's at the end. That's why he did what he did to Ciampa. So that makes sense. Okay, back to the open match that I think is a match of the year candidate. They fought each other several times, and this time was easily the best match they've done. Some of these moves they were doing is what, cruiserweights would be doing, smaller people. Not people of their size. I don't know how he did this move on Keith Lee, but he had the chair like between the middle of the tables. You gotta be so accurate not to hit the table. And he absolutely landed on him. It was amazing. This match overall, it's one of those that you can't speak of how good it was. You just gotta go out and watch it. And to me, it was. I'm speechless on how to say what and how everything went down. It was just amazing. You just gotta watch it. I can't really speak on it. I mean, it's one of those matches that went back and forth of amazing moves. And, you knew what Keith Lee, but you didn't think Dominic could, keep up or stuff. I knew he could when I saw one of their matches on NXT. Like one of the first few ones that was live on NXT. But on a grander stage, it showed where he could easily be a champion in NXT. And it didn't happen tonight, which was the right choice. Keith Lee should have retained, and he did. But this was a great match. Match of the year candidate for me. They were going back and forth. It was unbelievable. But like I said, I think this is the best NXT takeover they've ever had. Up and down the card. Amazing matches on everything. But I couldn't tell you who is the weakest match on this. That's how good the show was for me. The weakest match was still a very, very good match. I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comment section below if you know if what you thought was the weakest match out of all this. I don't know. Incredible, man. Well, this is the end of the review. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that like button. Comment down below what you thought of the entire show, and I will see you guys next time here on the Tyler Killer Show. Peace.